ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. I'm Amber, and I'm honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. There's nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning more about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca Encounter will help you better understand these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whale. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Killer whales truly are a natural wonder, and 5-year-old Makani is going to help me show you some of their physical characteristics. His blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath at the surface. Even the location of his eyes works to his advantage. It looks like they're in that white patch, but that's a visual distraction. They're actually located just in front near the corners of his mouth, camouflaged from crouching prey. The fin on top of his back is called the dorsal fin. Dorsal fin helps stabilize the whales as they swim and also helps regulate their body temperatures. Dorsal fins do not have any bone or muscle structure to support any height and weight, so you can start to see them curve. The flippers on either side of his body are his pectoral flippers. Pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside them, just like the human hand, and they are used primarily for steering and stopping. The lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. The tail flukes are the killer whale's engines, propelling them with speeds of up to 28 miles per hour. But they swim the fastest and use the most power when they are propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies completely up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. A pectoral slap is used to show dominance and to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pep slap to get the attention of her calf. But when they really want to be heard, they breathe. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate to get a better view of their surroundings while they hunt. Slaps are another form of communication killer whales use in the wild. Great communicators, so it's no surprise they're the top for the ocean food.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
By pulling them right off the beach. Watch, its peak demonstrates the same behavior and movement right here. Antarctic orcas rock to create waves washing over ice floes, knocking seals into the water. Watch as Makani demonstrates this behavior, showing you one of the many complex and impressive hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. You just saw these waves crashing in front of you, but you can't truly imagine how much water is displaced unless you experience it firsthand. Luckily, we have a brave friend who has volunteered to feel the power of the waves created by the whale. All right, buddy, come on down. What's your name? David, go ahead and have a seat. Oh, you're going to sit down right on that box there. Perfect. Scoot all the way back for me and hold on tight to that black handle there. All right, are you ready? Sure, you're excited, huh? That's awesome, because it is a nice warm 55-degree water coming at you in just a minute. It looks like Orca is on her way. Hold on tight. You did a great job. Excellent job. You can come right back to that nice big puddle of water there. Excellent stuff. Thank you so much for helping us show the power of the killer whale tail. So because killer whales are found in all parts of the ocean, it's no surprise to eat all different types of prey, including other whales. The blue whale on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So how does a whale the size of a killer whale prey on a whale the size of a blue whale in the wild? Well, it's possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Part of everyday life for killer whales in the wild. It's how they teach the young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. You'll see whales interacting and showing their playful side, both in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when the whales swim fast at the surface, breaking out of the water briefly. or when surfing in a wave. Orcas like to be touched and rub their bellies on rocks when they can. We observe our whales doing a similar behavior, just like the whales in British Columbia would. You'll also see whales imitating each other in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are always mimicking and learning from each other. Playful behavior does have a purpose. A tail whip is used to stunt fish in the wild. But today, our whales might just be stunning all of you.